Hey everybody, welcome back to for another game stream. And it looks like I have to fix something. I thought let me see if I can. There we go. There we go. Let me just adjust that here. Fix that here. All right. Don't know what that space was all about. But here we are. We are back. If I can get this to look good on my end here. There we go. Make sure I got the Okay. Anyway, don't mind me. I'm still getting used to everything. We're going to play more Outer Worlds 2. Let me check on my updates, see if I need any updates. And that's fine. I don't need that. Scroll down. Here we go. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe. You can see my handles right there down at the bottom of the screen on Twitch DMGRGN, on YouTube Spider Does Things. Thanks for watching. A bit of a drink over there.
Chattering teeth, that frost-burnt skin. Looks like someone just checked Cloister off their sightseeing list.
Don't mind me, the cord's getting all bunched up here. All right. Got some solid connection here. Solid frames per second. We're here on Cloister for the first time. I haven't done anything on this planet yet. Let me make sure my settings are good. Performance, yep. Yep. Okay. Look at how dapper. Look at my dapper hat. Anyway. What's this? Locate the doctor. Meet with Anwa, whoever. Process Rift data. Meet with Ruth. Invaluable disposable agent. This is what I'm looking at first. Oh, that's on a different planet, I think. That's not here on Cloister. That must be on Praetor. Let's see. Yep, that's on Praetor. So, which one should we do first? That's on Praetor also. Let's do her mission first.
Cloister features prominently in Arbiter dynamic training with good reason. The sheer frigidness puts even the most hardy to the test.
Oops. Let's do that so the sound doesn't bug you. See what's in here. Is there anything in here that I can take? That's stealing. That's stealing. That's all stealing. generally don't steal unless I've already murdered everyone. Excuse me, can I get out of here? Thanks.
These temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Keep those eyes open, soldiers. Corneal frostbite be damned.
Huh.
Hold.
What do you
We're
gotta say?
presently observing a ceasefire with Anti's choice, but its duration may be subject to sudden reversal. Would hate for you to get caught in any crossfire. Gathering data on the enemy's movements and behavior. Blizzards raise the degree of difficulty, but that's our problem, not yours. Cloister has been a difficult front, and losing the archive, first to the invaders and now to the Protectorate, has made it even more painful. Never mind the risks. If you're looking for a way to help us out, I recommend heading to Laplace's garden. Follow this
Laplace.
path and you can't miss it. There were rifts since before the invasion, of course, but those were relatively stable. We've had no end to the headaches caused by the ones that have spawned since. Lost Newton to a bunch of rift worshippers after a rift appeared on the bridge to the archive. They're obsessed. Keep hoping they'll save us some trouble and throw themselves in.
Maybe.
Thankfully, the presiding bishop and the Laureate Council have the rift problem well in hand. So they say. I'll need to test the proof before accepting the solution, you know?
Alright, well, I'm going this way first. That's cool.
I find your proposed time unaccountably so.
But going any faster grossly increases the threat of collapse. Burying us beneath the snow benefits no one.
So long as we are operating within the statistical parameters given to us.
Lovely day for differential geometry.
Is it? I guess I can't get through this way, huh?
For 0.07 seconds. Oh, time's up. Bye.
Invisible wall, huh? Nice. Okay. Figures. So I can't just go straight there. What about if I go this way? Doesn't look like I'll be able to get around there from here, but this is something else to explore, so we're going to check this out. Stay outside first. Not stealing. Not stealing. Not stealing. This is a mess. Whatever happened here? This whole place is busted, huh? Let's see what else I got here. Mag picks, always good to have. So there's just loot up here. There's nothing of actual import. Well, okay. Back down we go. So we're going to have to go the long way to get to where we're going. What's over here? I thought that was blood for a minute, but it's just rocks on the ground. Yeah, just rocks. Let's see what's in this cave.
What could possibly be keeping the repair personnel so long? Oh, greetings. By any chance, did you happen to encounter the repair personnel I dispatched to Resistor Bank 2789B12?
No. Can't say I did.
Our new JTY-1030 resistor banks are built with enough durability to suffer through a tremendous amount of misuse. But the brutish handling by the Protectorate is too much for it. The
Brutish.
misuse is causing moisture uptake, which causes the resistors to give off more heat. In the snow, that means more moisture, which means even more heat. I'm sure you can observe that the problem is cyclical in nature. I don't suppose you'd be willing to aid me in fixing this? It's down in the valley just southwest of the archive. The heat has liquefied all the snow off the glass surface. It is an easy location to observe. Ursopods, Protectorate forces, rogue scrappers, blizzards, mantis
That's a lot of problems.
maybe even Anti's choice forces. Truly a smorgasbord of unfortunate options. In the short term, it's wreaking havoc with the weather and causing small, localized blizzards. Long term, the archive would suffer irreparable damage to multiple systems. Undoubtedly, this would reduce its maximum operations per millisecond. Obviously, this is unacceptable. I loathe that, for now, our actions may aid the Protectorate, but we must protect the archive. This is most appreciated. Unfortunately, the previous repair personnel took the only repair kit I had on hand. I'll mark the coordinates of the resistor bank on your map, but locating the repair personnel will be up to you. If you find him, you find the kit. I hope. Otherwise, the repair will be most difficult. Law guide you.
Okay. Well. See if there's anything over here. There's that stuff. Let's take that. Somebody's been lubing it up out here. Now that's interesting. Whatever that is. Let's not get messed up with that though. Skip, skip, skip. My nose is itching all of a sudden. I don't know why. Oh well. Ursopods, huh? That must be what they call the beasts around here.
Cause trouble, and I will school you, chapter and verse.
Where is the archive anyway? I don't want to stumble into it by mistake. Take that. I'll take that. And that. And that. It's all this then, huh? There's a lot of stuff just lying around. Interesting. Oh, this is where I was. Okay, that's cool. Guess you guys are on a break, huh? So this must be the garden thing. I thought this was going to be the archive. It's a big building. Maybe not.
Please don't distract me from my more pressing distractions.
Alright, Mr. Deep Voice Guy.
Did you receive your personalized order picture yet? I'll admit to a bit of trepidation in regards to opening mine. This is the first one I've received since deployment.
Honestly, the ones you get in the field are lifesavers. I would have been dead 3 times over without mine.
Oh, that does set my mind at ease. Now, let's see. Mine says, don't consume tea this morning. Oh,
You already consumed this morning's tea, haven't you?
yes.
Well, sucks to be that guy. What's down this direction?
Use caution as you progress. There's been reports of persopods in the area.
Alright, well.
I am primed to fight.
I'm not too worried about Ursopods. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going there.
Soldier, please assess yourself on a variable scale of 1 to 100, with 1 being entirely pain-free and 100 being the worst pain you can imagine.
There is far too much variability in that scale. The amount of pain I can imagine is hardly an objective measure of the maximum amount of pain I could actually feel.
Your observation is correct, which is a diagnostic in its own right. Now, if you were to indicate, using a scale of 0.4 to 12.7, how close you are to going into shock,
Sadly, that scale is entirely beyond my current comprehension, thus leading me to believe I'm already in shock, and the question itself was the actual test.
excellent. Our diagnostic is complete, and you should feel free to resume bemoaning your agony.
Bemoan. Bemoan.
Sorry to cut you off, but I'm encumbered with various concerns of the existential variety.
Hello, farewell. Thank you for the sufficiently compact conversation.
okay. You're welcome.
I won't think twice about applying the precise amount of force.
Really? Okay, well, I mean, you seem to be kind of wounded, so I don't think you'll get very far. But you're welcome to try.
There's little you could tell me I couldn't also tell you.
I don't know about all that. I can tell you quite a bit. If I felt like it. Which I don't. I don't know why we're crawling around back here, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. Alright. Take that, take that. There's some anti-choice stuff around here somewhere. I'm going in the right direction, though. Them some cannons. Okay. Those are some cannons. Let's see, should I talk to these people?
Do you see these magnificent weapons? They have the greatest destructive potential the Protectorate can bring to bear. Tell me then, why should they not have been installed here?
Not an issue of ammunition or targeting calculation capacity. Is it because of the low ambient temperature on Cloister?
Very astute. The ambient temperature is indeed below a critical threshold at all times, yet the Protectorate ignored our warnings repeatedly.
Instances like this, are they reason for the Great Schism?
Correct. At every turn we tried to guide them with logic and reason, but they could not see past their own hubris. Thank the architect we are no longer exposed to such. I have nothing to say unless you want to discuss the inverse of the Planck function.
Oh, you know what? I'd love to hear about it.
Talk your ear off.
I have many solutions, but none for your problems. But
Oh, really? And what kind of problems do I have? I don't like the way he said that. I don't like it one bit.
I've got your numeral. Keep moving. Try not to deviate from the norm.
I kind of deviate all the time. I don't know if you know that.
I suppose I could spare 0.004% of my daily cycle to say hello.
Oh, riveting. What is that?
Just gone. Nothing should work that way. No matter how often the data is verified and sanctioned, it is difficult to...
excuse me, I don't think you have the author.
It's fine, but don't get too close. You won't survive direct contact with the rift.
That's a rift? Doesn't look like the other rifts I've seen.
Salutations. We've been doing our utmost to find ways to manipulate this rift or extract data from it. Unfortunately, our efforts have been ineffective thus far. I suppose it's too much to hope for, but would you, perchance, happen to have any practical experience with or mathematical understanding of the rift phenomena?
Yeah, I'm not really gonna do much with it right now. I'll get around to it though. Excuse me, pardon me. That'll be something I'll need to come back here for. I'm trying to go that way. I bet that's the archive.
I fear I have a confession to make. I have
Garrus?
found being present on Cloister underwhelming.
Really? What part about the situation is underwhelming? The corporate invaders killing our scientists en masse? The Protectorate's subjects raising our research? I sincerely hope you're not about to tell me it's the weather.
No, I lost my thread of thought.
Well, sarcasm is alive and well in the land of logic.
Seems the Protectorate has been gaining ground since winning control of the archive.
UNIAC has likely been sorting out their logistic problems. Took a moon-sized computer to do it. Imbeciles.
Imbeciles. What is this thing over here? Let's take a look at it. I don't know what it is, but we'll take a look at it.
This seems rather extreme. Are you sure you can't simply unbolt it?
As I already stated, the weather has iced over the bolts. They require the application of concussive force before they can be manipulated.
My phone terminal does not deserve such abuse.
If it weren't for your lead fingers, I would not need to repair the input panel to begin with. Now stand back and let me get on with it. The sooner I finish, the sooner you can go back to processing rift data.
Yay! That's exactly what he wants to do. Process rift data.
Do I hear hammering from the other stations?
Don't question it. Just be glad I brought a blowtorch.
Just be glad I brought a blowtorch. What's that? Some kind of creatures. I don't know. Interesting. Why does my nose itch so much? Goodness. Volperine, huh? Well, they're not attacking me, so I guess they're fine. There's really nothing to find out here. This whole area, nothing. No loot, no enemies. Occasional crater. Oh, great. Who are you?
Back and scan. Target analyzed. Lay down. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Do I not? What am I? Where's my third weapon? What am I doing? That's not where I picked it to be.
Check your scope for some battle analysis. Adversary vulnerability. Moving to safety. Indicator at ready status.
Nice. Okay, back over here. Okay. So I can put 5 points in other things. One there. So that's 2. Then I can do 3 more points before I have to put everything else into speech. Perks. Huh. I like that. Let's level these people up. What do you got? I like the other thing, but I think this is more handy. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I don't need your propaganda. Don't care. Door key. Is this the right thing? It is. Perfect.
Go, go, go.
Start running. They gave you brandy and borscht loaf? Well, hey, that's better than nothing. Aluminum foil, foil. Wrapping up my favorite meal. Well, yeah, you're right about that. Excuse me, pardon me. Interesting. I wonder if there's another way in here. I wonder if there's another way in there. There is. Nice. Get all this stuff. Always good with more loot. Alright. Let's see if there was one of these under there, because I didn't really think to look. No, looks like it's sealed up. Sealed up tight here. Well, sealed up tight in a way, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll get in there somehow. We'll get in there somehow. Short rounds. Nice. Alright, excuse me, guys. Unjam the door. Steal your valuables. Mental refreshment. Cure imperfect thoughts. Okay. Well, that guy didn't mind that, but he just murdered a bunch of his friends. Because I totally murdered them. He didn't raise a fuss, though. Oh, the scrappers out here. Let's keep on heading this direction. More Volperines.
Reason's pass is off limits. Unwelcome guests will be ushered from existence promptly and without further ado. First, it was Auntie's choice, then the Protectorate. After that, some daft cultists. I don't even know what group you Hullens belong to. Don't care either. Your motivations are relatable to me in only the vaguest abstract form, if you possess any at all.
Okay.
Those fools. Protectorate subjects
Oh, he does
should
have
know
something to
better
say
than
about that.
attack a Protectorate arbiter. I had no choice but to judge them as traitors to the Protectorate. Why would they simply open fire? Why wouldn't they attempt to conversate? Then they should have reported me to their superiors rather than attempting to exact justice themselves. I shall continue to answer slights of this nature through violence. But hopefully, I shall not need to do this more than a few times.
Well, they're gonna keep doing this to us, so. Scrappers, huh? That sucked. I was not on target at all. I don't have the aim assist on very high at all. I've got it lowered to make it a little bit more of a challenge, but you don't realize how much you rely on it sometimes in other games. Let me finish looting their dead bodies first, because, you know, looting corpses is important. Don't mind if I take your stuff? Cool, thank you. Excuse me, pardon me. If you don't mind, I will take everything that you own. Fortified wine, nice. Ammunition, nice. Fruit casts, a fob witch. Ish. She doesn't mind me taking all this stuff. Let's save just in case. You never know.
That is assuming you're not some sort of enigmatic mirage or baleful apparition.
Let me just take everything you have in here. You don't mind, do you?
Yes, should be plenty of wonderfully dangerous items in
She doesn't mind me stealing her stuff, so... Okay, let's talk.
I thought I would never see you again. It's been what? 19 years? 20?
21 years, 5 months, 6 days.
I've kept up on a few former colleagues.
A few? Right. You retain a different admirer in every port, I'm sure.
Yes. With ample time to think, I've come to recognize I made an error.
Really? That is, unprecedented statement for you. But do go ahead, I'm listening.
The last 20 years, the Order heedlessly stumbled. First, Antes invaded, then the Protectorate. We lost the Archive. Twice. Had your work continued, I believe we'd have remained closer to our true path. If I had ignored the Council's command. It was a mistake. I miscalculated.
If not for you, I'd be dead right now. And you were right to shut me down. My research was dangerous. A serious threat to the entire universe. I know this for
Interesting.
certain now. I've run the numbers. Repeatedly. Had to do all my calculations long form, free of computronic assistance. Wouldn't advise it, but I've been here on my own for decades, and I remain a reasonable statistician. I calculated what might occur if my work was completed, and there is a troublingly high, statistically significant chance of things ending. Everything ending. I mean, microbes, mantisaurs, salt tuna might be it, the resistant
Salt tuna.
buggers. But anything capable of higher order thinking would be gone. I understand.
Sounds a little bit like Halo and Mass Effect.
Checking and rechecking each and every variable. I assume all my notes and calculations were destroyed years ago.
Anais, I'm afraid it's not that simple. When we shut down your work, it was quarantined, not disposed of. The Order stores all avenues of study deemed dangerous near here at a facility in Winter's Grasp. Unorthodox notion reclusion.
Of all the bureaucratic... No. Oof. Winter's Grasp is crawling with Anti's choice. A full unit just moved in. Marisol, will you... Can you...
You're asking me to infiltrate a covert installation to destroy something that could likely end the universe. Been years since anyone said something like that to me. Of course.
I might need a little time to ready this place for unwelcome guests. Wouldn't take long.
No, you should stay here. We'll take care of this.
I foresee a 4.7% chance of me complying with that. But fine, no use arguing. Well, this has certainly been nice. Perhaps we'll see each other again sometime.
Perhaps. Near here, it's like 800 meters. Gosh. Dang, it's all the way down that way. Alright, well, we're going. Is there anything in here that I can take? Nope, there's not. Doesn't look like it. So, can I get there from here? This looks unpleasant. Oh, nice. Okay. Always good to get more loot. Let's go down this way first and see about this building, whatever it is.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Getcha. What are you struggling about, man? What's the big deal? He's having a hard time climbing that. Well, it sucks to be you, dude. Reload. I don't know where this is taking me, but it's not where my objective is. Seems like there's probably going to be a big monster here somewhere. Prosecuting. The Mangler, huh?
Standing by to stupefy. Target.
Get rid of you. Get rid of you.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Get rid of you. Nice. Okay. Collect loot from the victims, because that's what you do. It does sound like there's still something in here. I guess there's not. That. Or that. And back out we go. Scrappers ran into the wrong business here. Purple berry stuff. Of course there would be purple berries things. Need some food of some kind. How do you get so big eating food of this kind? Alright, let's go back down this way. I shall reduce them to a slurry, because that's something normal people say. He made it all the way here just to get murdered by me. Survived all these mantisaurs, and then I come along and just we shoot him in the face. Sucks to be you, my guy. Rare minerals. Earl? That's weird. What's Earl? Go back here a minute, because there was still a little bit more down this other tunnel. Or was there? Yeah, there was. He's evasive. He's real evasive. Got him and got him and got him. Particularly humorous. Why did it sound like there was a creature around here still? I don't know. Good question. Alright, let's go down this way. Because this is pretty much the direction we're going anyway. Gonna get some good experience out of this. I'll say that. door. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Trapped.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
The door's barred shut, huh? Dang, they did booby trap this whole area. Alright. Those are both done. Well, scrappers, you guys should have known better. Corporate hirelings, that's fine. So how do I get in here? Ah, here we go. Nice. Oh, this is stealing now. Dang it. That's not, at least. But that is. I'm gonna take those anyway, because that's interesting.
So, you folk just drop into a war zone, find an empty building, and set up shop? Isn't that dangerous?
Isn't that
Yeah,
dangerous?
Very much, and yes, very. But the profits are worth it.
You aren't afraid of getting, I don't know, robbed or killed? Or probably both?
Tell me, is the reason you're here because we have decent food? If you kill or rob us, you'll be stuck with rations forever. Don't shoot the hand that feeds you.
Come in. Let me know if anything catches your eye. Let me know if you're looking for anything in particular.
What do you got here? Boa skin. Interesting. Well, I'll take those, because I can always use more of those. Vanguard ghillie suits. Sell some junk. Can I get in there from another side though? Because I got the key card. Probably can't. Will he be mad if I do that? Nice. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna take the whiskey. I'm gonna take that at the very least. Dignity. Take the rounds too. The rest of it is fine. I don't need to take the rest of it. Hmm. Hmm. Nothing was in there. Nobody was taking anything. Everything's good.
Talk with the guy behind the counter if you need something. I'm just here to help.
Yeah, okay. Well, don't worry about it. Detected, huh? Let's save again before we try to do this. They don't seem to care, which is nice. That's cool. I won't actually take anything. You're all good. Stupid.
Feel free to use the workbench. Just don't break it.
No, I don't break anything. I'm good. Hmm. Okay. Don't have anything I need to do, so... I don't gotta worry about Sabrosa right now. Now that's interesting, whatever it is. I should go back to the Earl and see what the Earl's all about. Earl. My name is Earl. I never really watched that show. I have no idea. I know that dude was the same dude that was on a bunch of Jay and Silent Bob style movies. Dogma and Mallrats. Alright, we're pretty much done. I've had some fun. I'm going to save again. Let me know how you like my new setup here. I think this is about where I'm going to keep it at this point. I've got the little... Nobody was chatting tonight, but I've got the chat window active there. I've got my logo. I've got my camera. I've got the game. I've got everywhere you can subscribe from. So... And please do that. On Twitch, DMGRGN. On YouTube, Spider Does Things. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.